I've just got the collector's edition delivered to me. Here we go. Ain't not got time to read all that shit. No. Here we go.
The story so far. Agent 47 and his handler Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. When all of their recent missions turn out to be contracts for a shadow client, things take an unexpected turn. All their targets have been operatives in an invisible organization known as Providence. Providence has infiltrated the highest echelons of power and secretly owns our world. The Shadow Client wages a silent war against them. And so the Constant, Providence's enigmatic controller, seeks Diana out. His request, track down and eliminate the Shadow Client. In return, he offers something irresistible. The truth of 47's lost origins. Neither know that the man they hunt is 47's childhood friend. And unlike 47, he remembers everything.
Classy. Look at this. Got the same music from the first game. Graphics don't seem too bad, but it don't seem like an update from the first game a couple of years ago. So here we go, I'm straight in. I need to change the Y-axis. It's a shame you can't set this on PlayStation instead of doing it for every game that you need to play. There we go. Invert, no, it's not invert X, it's invert Y. And I'm also going to up the sensitivity just a little bit. Cool. Graphics, check what's going on there. Yeah. Cool, I'm happy with that. Let's go. There we go. This is quite stealthy shit. So I've just come up from a stormy little beach. I presume that we're heading to this still building here.
No hostile presence.
Understood. Alma Reynard's house is just up the beach. Our intel indicates that she and her team are laying low, most likely planning the militia's next strike.
Reynard is one of the Shadow Client's top lieutenants, and yet she's not a target.
Not yet, anyway. She's no doubt high on our client's list, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the Shadow Client. Up for some B&E, 47.
On my way.
It's pretty cool. Like, the environment's really good. I quite like the environment. It feels quite atmospheric. Go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. It's weird having it L1 as run though. It's just like it goes against every game that I played that L1 is wrong. Right, so this is a security camera. I'm gonna shoot that shit because I don't like getting seen and shit like that. Another shot? Jesus, how strong is the security camera? There you go.
Good aim. Now, according to the local home security provider, the house is equipped with multiple cameras placed around the perimeter. I suggest you get rid of them, 47.
These are the world's strongest cameras. Make sure you invest in them. How do we reload? I swear last game it was circle, but It kind of sucks that it doesn't tell you how to reload when your ammo's low. Hey look, I'm in the reflection. Nice. Okay, a direct shot to the lens kills it straight away. I think it's R1 reload? Yeah, R1. There we go. What's this? Is it a power grid or something? Short circuit signal box, yeah. So what do I need to do that? Screwdriver. It's unlikely to be a screwdriver lying around here. And I can unlock garage door. Okay, so if I find a screwdriver I should be able to get access into the garage. But we don't have a screwdriver. Let's bang out these cameras first, and then I'll have a look in that trash can underneath this camera. See what's going on. Anything in here? I can enter that, and there's nothing in the trash. Can't unlock this. So I've probably got to jump up on a railing to get in the building, I think. I can just slip in this door. Bim 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 bim. Bim 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 bim. That's my screwdriver. I can get garage access now. I'm going to switch to back to pistol so I can unlock that door. I like this feeling, man. I want in on this. It looks pretty nice. Wind chimes. That's good in real life because that would mask the sound of me kind of tiptoeing and running around and shit like that. I really like that his running speed is not full speed, because a real assassin would very rarely run at full speed because you don't want to deplete your stamina and energy. Like, this is full running speed. And it's quite good because you could run at this speed for like absolutely ages. So I quite like the fact that it's quite realistic that he would just normally run at that speed and you wouldn't sprint from, you know, the garage door to the here and shit like that. So this should give me access to the garage door.
Bodies. Male and female. Early 30s. Executed.
I see them. Poor bastards. Looks like Reynard's grisly handiwork, all right.
I'll pick this
Never
up.
shy about collateral damage.
The owners?
Don't think so. The house is registered to a non-existing environmental NGO. This feels more like identity theft. Like you, Reynard is known to use disguises. Keep looking, 47. Nothing we can do for these people now.
Now what do I do with this car battery? I can view information, which just as I go along the game, it just gives me a little bit more intel on each of the things. So here we've got a couple of murder victims. Appears to be an execution, but it's unidentified. They look very similar to Olympic committees, Olympic committee members. So it looks like a political strike. What we got here? Wrench. I'm still holding the car battery. I guess that's because it's a heavy item. I can't just like slip it into my suit like I can with a wrench or a screwdriver. So I'm actually going to drop that because I don't need it right now. And I'm going to take the pistol because I want to kill some motherfuckers. So I can hide here. Hide to the right. Open this box and break something, I guess. I might lock that. Okay. We'll take spaghetti sauce because we like spaghetti. There you go, and I'll throw that at someone if I get the opportunity. It's a non-lethal kill, that. This is poison. I don't like keep on switching back to the pistol. They should give you an option that if you pick up an item, you know, you just put it into your inventory and not, you know, always swap it for your weapon that you're holding. I think it's just a place to hide. No? Okay. It's actually a door. They're already mentioning names from the first game. I just heard Jordan Cross. So I can poison this stuff, but I don't know what he's gonna drink here. or eat, so it's going to be a bit random, just poisoning one item. So I can turn off projectile, which should get them to come into the room. But here we go, got some intel here.
Found something. Looks like research reports. Berlin, Shanghai. Every major militia strike since Thomas Cross's kidnapping.
That's cool. I like the fact
Looks
that
like
his
Recon
voice
had
goes
a hand in
quieter
all of them.
when
All
he
in
enters
the
that.
past, I'm afraid. Keep looking, 47.
So if I turn off the projectile, I presume that he's going to come in this room, which would be good for me because whoever is here, I could either pacify them or get some intel out of them. And I could close window blinds too. I doubt anyone is looking in, but if I'm going to do something to someone in this building, it makes sense to make sure that no one on the outside can see. But it might attract some attention. I don't even know that whether someone's in here or not, in all fairness, so I could be in this house all alone. It seems pretty quiet at the moment. Yeah, they're out. They're out.
Give me a shout so I can swing by and fix that pesky bathroom ventilation system for you. I can't have the whole house smelling of nail polish now, can we? And anywho, like I said, just give me a shout. That's Ari, the repair guy.
Okay, so I can be the repair guy here. I'm going to close these blinds, see what happens. Okay, just that. So I can do some hide in the wardrobe. I can do some stuff well not been detected. So there's a ventilation thing here. Every NPC normally only says stuff that's useful to the game. So I imagine that something about the bathroom vent, like if it's not working, there's a reason why it's not working. You know, it's normally like a way to get a kill, but it might be because some intel is stashed there, or just searching for information on the shadow client. He's like, you know, mysterious person that's got a lot of power, and I think it's the same message. Yeah, it's the same message. Okay, I can't stop that message, which is a little bit annoying. That's even more frustrating that it doesn't destroy when I shoot it. Just shut up, this bad weather. I don't know why these people are out of town yet. They've got a massive projector playing.
So far, Kronstadt has been silent about the incident, but CEO Robert Knox is expected to make a statement early next week. Teen fans are barely out of their mourning period, but today, Monumental Records announced a new record release by synth rock sensation The Class. Jordan Cross, The Class' charismatic yet tormented frontman, who died under mysterious circumstances during the recording
Mysterious circumstances.
sophomore album, left behind 3 brand new tracks, which Monumental plan to release as an EP.
Cool. Right, let's turn this off, see what happens. Right, nothing much. So we can go upstairs, so we're going to do that. This is a nice place. I wouldn't mind a place like this. The upkeep would probably be a little bit pricey. Oh, we'll take this bus. Shit, I just had a camera. Don't want to be seen. This is also a problem of like Hitman. Like, it's great having so many items, but really honestly, all of these items going to fit on Agent 47, and like, yeah, maybe they should give you like a bit of a carry limit when it comes to items. I can hear a camera here. Okay, it's not a camera, it's a security system.
Nicely done, 47. Should allow you to move more freely.
Password
Here
dongle,
we go.
lockpick,
The office computer,
good stuff.
no doubt.
Oh, baby. Do not mind if I do. Fragmentation grenade, that's nice. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember having grenades in the first game. Ooh, tranquilizer gun. Very nice. I like the detail on the guns. It's pretty good. And I guess if I pick this up, it swaps it. Oh no, okay, cool, that's pretty good. So I can have a primary weapon on my back and a primary weapon in my hands. In the last game you couldn't do that. You used to always swap, you see here. Swap the katana. I used to drop whatever you were holding, but that's pretty cool. So I can have a...
Appears Reynard's cell is launching another strike. Those are sewer maps of a residential area in Wellington. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Our priority is the Shadow client.
There you go. So, one thing that really bugs me about this game, and I guess for most people it would be a small detail, but for me it just drives me absolutely crazy. You see the back of his head. Like Hitman, he normally has numbers underneath the barcode, and the developer of this game keep on like not remembering or not knowing to put the numbers under the barcode, because Hitman 47, he's an ID, he's a product of the cloning, and his ID used to go under that barcode. In all the previous games, like Absolution and previous games, he used to have a barcode underneath, like the barcode number underneath that barcode. And it just, I don't know, man, it drives me crazy every time I play this game that the developers forgot to put that in, or don't know to put that in. But so far it seems good, like the atmosphere in this game seems really good.
I'm detecting movement up the road. A motorcade, possibly Reynard's.
Uploading the data.
Hold on. Receiving it now. Nothing on the Shadow client or the other cells. No names, no aliases. I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well, well, well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back. Multiple hostiles.
I see them. Damn. Okay, we've got all we're going to get. Go to stage 2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the Shadow client for once. Let's keep it that way.
Ugh, I thought this night would never end. What a snob fest. And I even missed out on the action.
I'm sorry you had to endure all that free champagne and cello music, Orson. What can I say? You really took one for the team.
Well, I say stick to what you know.
Honestly, not too impressed with the graphics of the people.
It's Orson.
But I guess I'll live with that. So I've got a tranquilizer gun. I'm really going to try to do this as stealthily as possible, but I can imagine this is going to just turn into a shitfest. The idea of Hitman, if you are new to the series, is not really to get in there and just destroy everybody and kill everybody. It's to be basically invisible. It's to infiltrate, get what you need, take out the person, and be absolutely invisible. So I've got to eliminate her. Ideally, whilst being invisible, you know, like. So as an example, I can get this lead pipe here and take this dude out. And then stash him. So stashing him in this cupboard will be good enough. So this is kind of like Hitman is pretty much like James Bond meets Metal Gear Solid. It's that kind of game, you know. And it's pretty cool all the stuff you can do here. Like the NPCs all have their paths that they take, but the good thing is that you can interfere with it. So you can put like weapons down the ground and they'll be distracted, and you know, if you put these weapons down the ground, they'll come and investigate and stuff like that. We've got an enemy just here, so let's unlock this using the lockpick. strange that you get points for unlocking a door. Like, for me, that isn't really kind of point worthy. But I haven't got a lethal weapon. A non-lethal weapon. Okay, that's cool. Stay investigate with a torch. You gonna investigate that? Okay. So that's what happens when you start getting spotted. He's found a weapon there. So this has gone bad. We've got an unconscious witness here. So I'm gonna have to change disguise. So that goes to show you how quickly this game can go south. Like, you think you're in control, and suddenly there's one guy that just appears out of nowhere, and then you get seen, and you quickly need to improvise and stuff like that. I think this game has huge replayability factors. You'll start the game and you might see that there's like 6 missions, and you'll be like, well, I'm going to finish this in half an hour. But the beauty of Hitman is the replayability. It's that you'll keep coming back to the game. Now, this has turned into a very messy run through. Normally I would be a lot more clinical about this, but this has turned into kind of like a do or die. I'll put him in that. So Hitman, they didn't used to have this, but they work on a point system now. So you get points for doing things quietly, and like a Hitman, like unlocking doors and pacifying someone, hiding bodies, stuff like that. You get points taken away for killing people who aren't a target, even if they're a bad person like a guard or something. You get points taken away for that. So they really encourage you to do a clean run through. So I've got an unconscious witness. Oh, by the way, these you see these little white dots above the people? That basically means that if you're wearing a disguise, which I'm now, I'm wearing a bodyguard disguise, that means that those guys can see through those disguises. So I just want to make sure that if I'm coming near one of those guys, that I don't face them, head on. But there are guards like these two here that I can walk past them, even if they're searching, and they won't know who I am. Like, this guy will see who I am because he's got that white dot.
Scan the area. I will not have any surprises.
So this has turned pretty messy. I think they've all come in pretty much because they can hear like commotion. I took out 2 guards and. Alright, let's go and try and take out the target now.
Show yourself, punk.
Okay, she's in the safe room.
This is not a drill. We have a situation.
So she's in here, which is like a little safe room. I guess the only way for her to come out is like for this searching mode to stop.
Give up now.
Enforcer over there, so this guy will see me if I go too close to him. I'm gonna get my tranquilizer gun out because he could come around a corner.
Man, I got nothing. Standing by.
Now I've got 2 bullets here in this tranquilizer, so it's kind of like a special weapon. I want to make sure that I don't waste it. In all fairness, I'm a little bit disappointed because normally I am a lot cleaner than this, but I guess this is the first time that I'm playing this game. And if I did this again, I'd like learn the position of the routes of the guards and stuff like that. He's coming out. No, he's not. He's going down. Right, so I've got to get into here, but there's an enforcer.
Oh, you hurt. You need a doctor to look at you. Just show yourself. Man, kitchen area appears clear.
This is locked from the inside, so I can't get in there unless I can go down to the garage, but I think it's still locked from the inside. The enforcer's coming up.
Command area is all clear. Please. Better lock and load.
Hey, buddy. You
Okay, now this is going to go nasty. This is going to go very nasty now.
Shit.
Because that guy spotted me. And there's an enforcer coming over. So maybe I can tranquilize him, but after that it's going to go lethal.
Yeah! Hey,
So I'm going to pull out my lethal weapon now. I've got an ACI 19. I've got the little covert pistol that I'm going to go for the IC 19.
Nothing here, Command. Moving on. He's gone. Damn it! Hey, come on! Come out wherever you are. Giving you a chance to back down,
That's great. This is my first playthrough. Why not just have a bit of fun? So you can see non-target killed there. So I'm going to start dropping people.
Give him all you got.
So I don't think I lose points for... Yeah, non-target killed. It just says non-target killed. But if I get a headshot, it actually gives me points. So maybe they've changed it in this game that if you kill a NPC, you don't get points deducted, which would be pretty sweet. Because in all fairness, I think they should encourage you to play this game however you like. And maybe have one mode in the game that's like Silent Assassin where you can, you know, do what you want to do. So this item, it's gold in my instinct, but I can't pick up or interact with it. Maybe it's just an escape route. I should be able to line that up now. I think we need to go into the garage to go back up. Where's the door? I think it was a secret door and it was here. Yeah, it's locked on the inside. So now I've got to find a way to get in there. How do you get someone out of a safe room? What I quite like doing on Hitman, normally on like Hitman games, the first run through, I will do it without this instinct mode on, where you can see objects. I'd also do it without like prompts and cues, like basically just really bare bones, just to see you know, how the game is without any help. And I would like just try and complete it like that, and just to see like if I was Agent 47 going in there for the first time with no help, could I get the job done? I just find it a very interesting way to do it. And of course, you only get that opportunity the very first time you play the game. You know, after that, you start to know what the interior of the building looks like and all sorts of stuff like that. So I quite like to play it that way. So I don't... Oh, I can interact with it. Where is she? Okay, well the target doesn't look like she's here anymore. Because I can't see, like, normally when you look around you... Oh yeah, over there. So there's a red target over there, so... I see, but there's more grass. So, let's get physical, physical.
No sign of any pup. Moving on.
I really quite like this level. I hope I can come back and play this again, because even though it's probably quite a short mission, it's quite fun.
At my position.
Yeah, it's always fun, like in infiltrating a house with big security and stuff like that. So I'll like come and do this again. I don't know why, like even though I'm aiming in, the grass is in focus and the enemy's not. I think that's a little bit weird because when you're aiming in, you're clearly focusing on the distance. And come on, like why is it so blurry? It's a bit strange. Oh, leave a mission area. Okay, that's probably why. I think that's it. But that's where my target is, so I'm not really leaving the mission area. I'm just going towards my target.
Roger, Command.
So this suppressor loses quite a lot of damage over distance. I shot someone in the head from range and it didn't kill them like that. Come on, it's like a headshot. Doesn't matter how weak the bullet is. If a bullet goes into your head, you should die. So it's a little bit strange that it didn't kill them. It might actually be better to throw a lethal object like scissors, because like a pistol headshot doesn't do the job. So I like the torch. That's good. It shows more the direction that the person's looking in. They didn't have torches in the first game.
Okay.
So that's nice touch on this game. But if you see my car, like really I should have done this a lot quieter than I did because they're all guarding the escape now. Like guarding the boat, guarding the car.
Man, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear.
Yeah, they're on a heavy guard there, look at that. Would you believe it? What, really? That's a trophy? Picking up a piece of wood? Okay. Now it looks like I can probably get a lethal kill. I'm going to use a shuriken.
Target down. Well done, 47. Now get off the property.
Where is he? Anyone got a visual? Yeah, jeez!
Can I change this guy's already wearing? Can't change the entire guy's already wearing, so they are just standard guards. I can get off now. This is quite cool. Like I really do quite like this map, this level, whatever you want to call it. So and I like this too. Like he's seeing that, and it gives you a little picture in the top. Because in the first game, it just used to say body found, and of course you didn't know what body had been found. Well, I should say which body has been found. Now they're finding people left, right, and centre, so it's time to go. I've only got these two guards that are closing in on me. So I'll deal with this guy. I've got one shuriken.
I need backup.
And I'll change to like scissors or something.
He's on the beach. He's not gonna make it.
I'm out of here.
To get past them unnoticed. I suggest you cause a distraction, 47, and make it a loud one.
Now I'm going to shoot that gas in their car. Okay, I think the strength of the pistols is ridiculous. I think it's very, very poor. Like considering it's a headshot sometimes, even from like 10 meters and it doesn't kill them, I think that's a little bit OTT. I think that we should be able to get a headshot from 10 meters away with a pistol headshot, you know. I quite like it how Rainbow Six Siege does that. Like, any weapon pretty much headshot is a kill. I think there's only one that isn't, the Illusion from Caveira. Okay, so that's not bad. Maybe it was my accuracy. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So I got a headshot from that range. There we go. So I can't escape because it's... Oh, wait, okay. Now I can escape because there's people that were in the way. So in all fairness, this run through has been an absolute shitfest. This isn't the best way to play Hitman. Like, I should kind of slip in and out undetected completely and get done what I need to do. I'll leave them. They can tell their friends about me. I like the running speed, but I think the run that he does is a little bit camp. It's a bit strange. Okay, I'm ready to go. How do I exit? Alright, so I've got to be at this part of the boat. Like, that's a little bit fussy. Like, can I not get into the boat from here? Is this all the things I can do in that run through? Yeah, I guess it is. That's a lot of stuff. Cool, I like that. Plint, this is the replayability that I was talking about. Like, it's clear here that on that one run through I've done 3 of however many there are there. So yeah, lots to do. And then they give you a score afterwards. Like, I should score really badly in that, I think, because it took me 32 minutes. It's hardly a quick run through. You can see the leaderboards global there. I'm ranked 15,700 out of like 18,000, so that's really, really not too good. Mission score is 0, probably because of the amount of time it took and how many enemies I killed, but I still like that it gave me like a good run through of the missions. So I'm going to go back. So this is like a summary. I can see on the bottom left it says detailed score /XP and objectives. So I can look at objectives. So get the intel from the computer and kill her. That's fine. And I can get detailed afterwards from like where the score came from. So the challenge is that gets you a lot of XP. You see what I'm talking about in the bottom right of that scoreboard? It says objectives complete 20,000, but you see the non-target kill penalty 135,000. So basically, you really don't want to kill anybody in this game other than the targets. You know, you're supposed to pacify them and put them down. I think really I would have at least got some mission score had I not gone so bloodthirsty and killed absolutely everybody. Like, even if you get spotted and knock someone out and hide their body, that's still better than killing them and then going on a killing spree. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like, I think Hitman should have a mode where you turn score off, because, you know, they should encourage the player to play how they want to play without penalising them for killing people. But, you know, it's not too bad. So we'll continue.
Well, it's official. New Zealand paid off. The client has given us carte blanche. Hunt down the militia by any means necessary.
A week ago, Providence was a threat. How did you swing the board?
The board are practical people, 47. A blank check is hard to turn down. Besides, the Shadow Client's war on Providence is causing a global panic. Someone will need to stop the militia. Might as well be us.
And the man on the train? You never told them about his offer.
Taking a contract for personal gain is against ICA regulations.
Sodas would have been proud.
Is that a sense of humor, 47? Whatever next? Crying at the movies?
Why are you doing this?
I know what it's like to have everything taken from you. He claims to know about your past. Your childhood, your memories, everything Altmaier stole from you.
And you trust him?
About as far as I can throw him. But this is our best lead in 20 years. I say it's time we break a few rules.
Cool. So big change there from the first game is that in the first game there were interactive cutscenes where, you know, the characters would be moving around and actually talking with each other. There we've just got image stills with like slight things moving. So I don't think that's particularly great. I think that's a step back compared to the first series. We can see you haven't completed your training. We recommend that you complete advanced agent training before continuing the story. So this is the story and this is the advanced agent training. So let's go check out what the training mode is. On the first game the training mode was quite fun, so I hope they've managed to keep that experience up. Loading time not too bad, it's good to see. Okay, graphics are pretty sweet here.
Welcome to the agent program, Initiate. I'll be waiting for you inside. Follow the lights, please. Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters.
Someone likes to keep secrets.
Secrets are our stock and trade. Besides, from what I hear, you have a few of your own. I'm not like you, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Handler program. Agents and handlers work in unity. You know the expression, know your enemy? Well, that part is my job.
Knowing your enemy is only half the victory.
I know. You also need to know yourself. I'm working on it. I read your case file. Impressive work. Hardly textbook, but I suppose field work never is. Tell me, what did it feel like, taking lives?
Random. Disordered.
Is that why you came here? Why you let us test you?
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
There are no second chances, Miss Burnwood. Not here.
I choose him.
May I inquire why? A blank slate? Antisocial? Apathetic and unresponsive? No doubt the boy shows promise, but...
Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. Isn't that what a handler does, sir?
We'll see. Anyone can kill Miss Burnwood. He still remembers nothing?
If he does, he's not sharing.
We will check up on his story. The hospital in Romania. In the meantime, keep him under close watch.
So quite a few people didn't like that they revealed the face of Diana Burnwood, Agent 47's handler. I think I agree with them. Like in all of the series, she was just like a voice close to Hitman, in some way. Like Hitman didn't really form close connections to anything besides a rabbit when he was younger, but he had a good relationship with Diana Burnwood, and she was always just a voice down the end of the headset.
Infamous cat burglar, also
I don't
known
like how they revealed the voice either. Like they've revealed the face.
Infiltrate the yacht, isolate and eliminate your target, and exfiltrate, all without arousing suspicion. And remember, as an ICA agent, you are the most dangerous person in any room. But blunt force will get you nowhere in this business. And a true assassin never calls attention to himself. Good luck, Initiate.
So this is one of the training exercises from the first Hitman game. I like it. Like it looks like a. Just say this.
Level of enhanced sensory perception.
I'll talk in a
Use
second.
your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target.
So that's the target there in red. So this is just a training exercise. This isn't actually real life. This is him just like training his skills. This looks like a boat, but if you look closely, like you realize it is actually just cardboard. It's not actually a boat, and if you look up, you realize you're actually in just like a little kind of training facility. So this is all for the benefit of Agent 47, just to like hone his skills and get sharp and practice stuff. So it's like a simulation. We do have a target, so this is the target just there. And it's asking me to approach the gangway. I have played this mission before, so this isn't my first run through of this. But this, they've included the first part of the game in with the second part of the game, which I think is really good.
As suspected, security won't allow you on board in your current outfit. We should avoid confrontation. That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly. You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work though.
I don't know where there's blood.
Uniforms, not faces.
I didn't kill him.
Be cautious though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad, Initiate. Right.
I tell you what, there's a lot of bald people in this game. I'm not baldist or anything, but that's insane. There's blood here. I don't know why there's blood. I didn't do a lethal kill. Save mode. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. I don't want to save right now.
This particular uniform should get you access
Hey,
to
buddy.
the staff entrance. Just
enforcers. These are talking about the white dot people. So this guy would see through me if he was facing me.
That mechanic with his back turned, he's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise. So stay out of his line of sight.
Rat poison.
You're in. Well done, Initiate.
There's a costume here for yacht crew. I'm going to use that.
Your target. Intel suggests he's around the bar area.
So I can. I've got some Emmerich rat poison. Right, he will see through me. So the main target will actually see through me if I go near him.
Can you please get out of my face?
But what I can do is come up here.
Target's private deck. Now we're getting somewhere. But according to Intel, Ritter is another enforcer who hacks his own cabin.
I can.
So tread carefully.
Back already? Buddy, making us look bad.
So enforcers, he's an enforcer, but when I'm blending in, like I'm blending in as a waiter of the bar, when I'm blending in, he doesn't recognize me for some reason. So as long as I keep blending in,
well done,
he won't see me. But if I come off this blend mode, he'll see right through me.
Self-eyes. New one's broken too. I swear to God, Calista. I think technology hates me.
It's a sign, Calvin. You're the finest thief the world has ever seen, but things are changing. This is the universe's way of telling you to quit, to get out of the game while you still can.
This sparrow cannot die.
You're not a superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Well, not with that attitude, they don't.
So I've poisoned his drink. It's not lethal poison. It's going to make him ill.
Mr. Norfolk, so good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent about that rule.
My sympathies. So, excellent timing. I just had the computer set up in my office. Shall we?
Yes, please. Lead the way.
Nice impression. If we win, you can fix me a drink. Anyway, sounds like Ritter is about to have a private meeting with the gentleman in white. This could be useful.
Hello, sailor.
Wow, so you got the blueprints. Most impressive.
People get what they pay for, Mr. Norfolk, and you paid for the best. Not my usual scene technology. Most of my clients are art collectors. So what is it anyway? Some type of reactor?
Well, not just a reactor, Mr. Ritter. It's more of a
Wait for
revolution.
it.
50 years ahead of its time. Maybe more, maybe 75 or 100. I don't mean to boast, but whoever makes it to market first with this reactor will become the king of the world.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Now is your chance. Use your silent pistol or the client will notice.
Wait, was it glass cutter? No, but something work-related.
I haven't got anything to throw.
Give me a second. It's just on the tip of my tongue.
Slipped your mind. Happens to my
And I find this odd too. He doesn't notice a door opening and closing repeatedly.
I'm thinking.
Have you thought of it yet?
Just a moment, Mr. Norfolk.
Maybe your childhood pet? You could try that.
I think I'm going to get spotted by doors.
Your target is down. Now head calmly towards an exit.
There you go.
Red
That
car
that
marks
should
your
be a
exfiltration point. Simply
clean
push
run
the
through.
button and you're in the clear.
I'll just check these guys. Nope, no impulsors. So that's a silent assassin run through. It's not a silent assassin suit only. Suit only is when you don't change outfits, but that is silent assassin. No one saw me. I killed the
Advanced
target.
mission
I only
training
killed the
complete.
target.
And may I say, elegantly done, Initiate.
It's a very clean
Guess
run
my
through.
hunch was right about you. I look forward to the final test.
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
His stats are off the charts. Such skills and reflexes. They can only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint, he could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots, Miss Burnwood. Pressure points to keep them in check. But this one... Perhaps it would be better to just...
Give me a chance, sir. Give him a chance. I will take full responsibility.
Very well. It's your show.
Welcome back, Initiate. As an ICA agent, every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
So this is freeform. And these are all the challenges that I can complete. So again, this goes back to kind of like all the crazy like numbers of run-throughs that you can do on this mission. I'm going to go for a similar run through that I did before, but that's just in the interest of this video. Like, coins are used through like throw and distract. We've got a flashbang grenade, that's pretty cool. Lockpick, that's cool. Right, so I'm just going to go through here. We don't need a weapon. Is there any other useful stuff here? No. We'll go over here and get the costume of the dude that we just got before. We could unlock the gate, but we don't need to. We can just hop through here. I'm trespassing, which means if a guard sees me, he will ask me about what I'm doing. Okay, so the blob was already there. He was investigating the blood. So this freeform training is basically no walkthroughs, no kind of tips from Diana on like how to do things, which is fine because I've done this mission before several times. You can tell from the speed, and I know where I'm going, that I've done this before. Target is over there by the bar.
Right there.
Hey buddy. The boss over there. Gonna go here. Get this. I'll get this. He's an enforcer, but that's fine. I'll just nip up here.
This is just fabulous, isn't it? Oh, such an honor for you.
So what I've done there in this, let's just talking that you can like basically put two bodies into a dumpster or a closet and you can hibernate yourself. So what I've done here is the target is behind me. I've just done a speed run where I've got the outfit I need. I've got the chef's outfit. I've got poison. Now with poison you can like poison glasses and food as a chef and it doesn't look suspicious. He's at the bar right now and he's taking the drink of the poison that I put into his drink. I believe that's his run through. They may have changed it for the second game. Yeah, he's going upstairs. So let's go upstairs and see what's happening.
How you doing?
Hey buddy.
So you took him in? Hello? Yeah? What did he say?
Okay. No, I remember what it is. So that so it's been a long time since I played this map. So it's not actually the target that drinks that. It's actually someone with a special outfit. So the person that he meets, I think, drinks from that glass. Where is that dude? So you remember in my first run through you saw him meeting and talking with someone who was talking about a reactor or something like that? That person normally comes to this glass and he drinks from here and then he goes to the bathroom because he gets ill. And in the bathroom you can incapacitate him and take his outfit and then kill him as the person. But it looks like, I don't know, that NPC has not started his walkthrough for some reason. Where is he? Oh, he's down there, okay. So we need to get him going. Maybe if I just nudge him.
Okay.
Hey, sorry for the first, buddy.
Yacht crew's clear.
Okay. So he's not starting his run through for some reason. But that's fine. Let's adapt. Let's see what we get when we go up here. Is this illegal? Is this trespassing? No, I'm not trespassing, that's good. So I should get points for finding a new area here. Or... I'm going to clear this. I'm going to clear this top part because it's in Hitman you can throw items on the floor. and that, you know, just distracts guards. If they see you do it, they ask you to not do it. They say like, "What are you doing?" and stuff like that. I don't have anywhere to hide him here, so I'm just going to put him behind this piece of wood. I might take his outfit, because that allows me to carry a firearm without like raising suspicion. And that'll do it. I normally change my outfit after getting a kill, just I don't know, it's a precautionary measure. So what we did there is we just dropped like a fire barrel or something onto him, and he did. He's yeah, they're searching for someone now. So that's an example of adapting, like kind of knowing the environment and using environmental kills to your weapon, you know, to your advantage, and using them as a weapon. That's done.
Once again, great work, Initiate. This exercise is available for as long as you need. When you are ready to advance, you have only to let us know.
So you can see there that I picked up a couple of challenges. I've picked up poison, I've done that barrel, also killed him in the room, but there's a few ways to go back and do this again. They give me a score this time. You can see it's a Silent Assassin run through with top score. I think it's just a training exercise, so they're not going to put me in the global leaderboards for this one. But it's a very, very clean run through. It's pretty quick, but that's clear because I've done it before, so I'm not too surprised. I'm going to continue. I'm going to go final test. You get the option for more training, which means that you can keep doing that one map over and over again until you get bored, but I'm going to go to final test.
I just got word. Romania was a dead end.
You're saying that he lied?
Place is real enough. Deserted. But we found no trace that your man was ever there. Or anyone else for that matter.
Someone erased his steps.
We'll keep digging, of course. But frankly, it's as if the Earth just spat him out. Are you still determined?
Does it matter? I was told there'd be no second chances.
Don't believe everything you hear, Miss Burnwood.
My decision stands.
Very well. I'll be watching.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission, the high point of training Director Soda's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master exposed as a Soviet spy. Soda's caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This will be your objective as well. Now listen carefully. ICA exams aren't normally this difficult. Not only was the airfield a virtual fortress, but he even added additional guards. Sodas wants you to fail. He considers you a threat, and this way, your unfortunate exit from the program won't raise any eyebrows. Well, if he thinks we're bowing out, he is sorely mistaken. Good luck, Initiate.
Right, so this is basically an unfair run-through.
We need to gather some intel. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but I would eavesdrop on the two mechanics just beyond the fence.
We're putting a tasty egghead inside a Mach 3 fighter jet. Yeah, I kind of...
So, as you probably heard here.
So, Jasper
Okay,
Knight
bear with me
is
1
leaving
second.
Cuba on a Soviet fighter jet, but first he needs to test the jet's safety features. Say you could somehow tamper with the ejector seat mechanism. You could presumably get Knight to trigger his own demise. Right, let's get you inside. You'll need a fitting disguise. A guard uniform should do nicely, but you'll need to draw him out and isolate him.
Might have a possible disturbance. Keep you posted.
I've chosen a hammer here instead of the pacify.
Good.
The hammer is faster, it's like dunk, he's done. Instead of like struggling to get him. Okay, in the old game you could like take an item as you're doing that. But it dropped the body as I took the item. I guess I prefer that, it's a little bit more realistic.
Obsolete. So, this uniform should provide access to the hangar. Good job, Initiate.
Okay, so let's just quickly run through this important stuff from behind. We'll pick this up. You never know when these items will be useful.
Doesn't make sense. The man is like a sitting duck.
I see. In order to make adjustments to the jet and perform the role of safety inspector, you're going to need a mechanic's disguise. Perfect. Now be gentle. He's an actor.
I can't go under there, that's annoying. There's an enforcer behind me, but he's looking the other way, so that's fine.
Knight's office should be somewhere on the first floor. Well done, Initiate. I dare say
now I just go up to get Jasper and tell him that we're ready to go.
Hey, nice threads, buddy.
Jasper Knight, we gotta go over the safety protocol. Follow me, please.
Must we? Is it dangerous? Well, it must be, mustn't it? Why else would there be a safety protocol? I'm not crazy about airplanes. Is it going to do that thing where it flips on its head? I don't like that one bit. Not one bit.
Don't worry. You're in good hands. This way,
so
please.
are we doing this
He
or
does
what?
prattle on, doesn't he? Anyway, you're almost there, Initiate. All you need to do is read him the instructions in the manual by the jet, and Knight will take care of the rest.
Mr. Knight, we did
Boy,
some
is he
readjustments
in
to the
for a
jet,
ride.
and we'll need to do another safety check.
Is this strictly necessary? Oh, very well.
I don't know why, but like he should have just followed me, but he didn't, and I had to go and reinitiate the same conversation with him for him to come again, because he just said we've just done some readjustments again. He joined me again, so it looked like he, I don't know, the game kind of glitched out there and thought that I'd already shown him to the jet, because if you show him to the jet before you've done the screwdriver thing,
Mr. Mechanic?
come on, let's go. If you show him to the jet before you make the adjustments, he just like basically gets on and it wastes a lot of time. You need to go and round to the jet's engine and kind of deactivate the, kind of activate the ejector seat. So all I do is I stand here at these controls. He gets on.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Knight. Climb in the cockpit, please.
And then I send him to the stars. Now this is an actor, so I don't know how they acted this, but either way it's funny.
One step at a time.
Step 1. Strap yourself in.
Okay. All strapped in.
Step 2. Locate the ejector seat handle.
Yes, found it.
Step 3. Pull the ejector seat handle.
Right. Here it goes. Pull.
thought they would use a functioning jet. Good thing you didn't disable his parachute. Anyway, you did it. Excellent work, Initiate. Bet Sodas didn't see this coming. Now stay calm and head towards an exit.
You know that guy who flew in from
There you go, that's a very clean run through. It's Silent Assassin run through.
Agent. You are cleared for field duty.
I'm just going to check that trophy. Sorry for you guys not being able to see this. Complete the final test unspotted, kill only Jasper Knight, ensuring his body is not found. In Hitman, this is a massive cause for confusion for some reason, but basically when you kill someone like a target in an accident and people can see their body in plain sight, technically their body is not found, because Hitman only considers a body to be found when a target is killed in a non-accident method. So for example, if I went up and shot the target in the head with a pistol and their body was on the floor and I ran away and then someone saw the body, that would be found, like the body has been found, and I would fail that. But if you kill a target in an accident, let's say for example I tamper with electricity and they get electrocuted and they die in the middle of everybody, even though people are looking at his body and they're seeing his body, that's not technically the body found because they died from an accident kill. So that's pretty cool. So these are all the challenges I completed on that run through. There's lots more to do. I'm going to continue. Don't have any leaderboards, global leaderboards friends, because I presume it's just because it's a training exercise. So mission story is complete a mission is just the beginning. They're meant to be played more than once, as I mentioned before. There are multiple plots to uncover, characters to get to know, and unlocks to earn. To get the overall story of Prologue, we recommend that you complete the following mission stories. So safety first, final terms, and safe conduct. For the benefit of you guys, like I've just done this safety first. This is where he went out the jet, and there's two more, final terms and safe conduct. I've already done this training exercise, so I'm not going to show you too much of the training material, and we're just going to skip ahead and skip the training. But if you do play Hitman, I do recommend you go over the training courses a lot. They're great fun, lots to do.
The chopper leaves at dawn. Now get out of my sight.
So what happens now?
You go back into the world, disappear, stay on your own and on the move. When we need you, we will contact you.
And Sodas?
He played his hand, and he lost. He cannot touch us now. Still, I can't believe we beat him at his own game.
If you know your enemy.
Quite right. I should tell you, the trail went dead after Romania. Our team found no records of any kind. No name, nothing.
I think they called me 47.
That's not a name.
So make it one.
All right. Agent 47.
You were always the best. Nobody ever came close. You define the art, and it defines you. Your actions have changed the world. powerful men have fallen by your hand, but by the same token, others have risen. Do you realize what kind of world you've been shaping? Does the ICA? Does your handler? I live in that world. I have seen the consequences. I have felt the cost. That's what defines me.
So, that's like a pretty cool video. So this is one thing about Hitman that I really like. So Hitman 2 gives you the option of playing the story from the beginning or continuing to play Hitman 2. Now what I really like is that the whole of Hitman 1 is actually in this game. So you can continue playing like right from the beginning. So I'll just click on this and see what comes up. So this is the first time I've like played Hitman 2. So I don't know what happens if they give me like a story. Downloadable content not installed. So strange. Okay, so that's kind of like an issue with the game. So they're saying that like the content is not installed for the game. Really strange, because I've typed in redemption codes, like download codes for this game before I was installing it, and it should have installed. And I also got the collector's edition of Hitman 1. So it's disappointing to click on like playing all of this, which I've already done all of this before, and it not allowing me to access it. So bear me a second and I'll just see in my downloads whether that's completed. I believe it has, but never mind, I'll keep going. So prologue is all the training. Hitman is Hitman 1, story is Hitman 2. Nice, we've got some great locations here. So the first game ends in Hokkaido in Japan, and we've got Colorado, Bangkok, Marrakesh, Sapienza, Paris, and the ICA training facility. And then we go into New Zealand, which is pretty cool. That's the house that you saw me run through. Miami, beautiful racetrack and everything. Colombia, I've been to Colombia, and it'll be good to visit the jungle there and see what's going on there. Got some brilliant locations in India, Mumbai, Wichita Creek in USA. That's quite nice, a little residential. I'm sure there'll be a barbecue with lots of accidents waiting to happen there. And then North Atlantic, then Austria. So it's quite strange actually getting all of this content at once, because I'm used to Hitman 1 with all the content being like, you know, mission by mission, instead of kind of all of the content all at once. This is also the map of Hitman Sniper Assassin, so it'll be interesting to see this mansion from, you know, being able to walk around instead of just sitting on a hilltop sniping people. So ghost mode is where you compete against someone else online, kind of real time, which I think is a really good way to do Hitman in a multiplayer universe. Contracts is like, they might feature contracts where you need to kill an opponent or something like this, like a target, or you can create your own targets, or you can you know, engage in community targets, which I think is pretty cool. Career stats are all here, so you keep track of how you're performing and all the challenges you've unlocked and everything. Let's have a look at my player profile. So ICA training facility, that's all it's got there, and Hawke's Bay. Sniper Assassin is built in, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Yep, so that's built into the game, which is pretty cool. Ghost mode, this is brand new to Hitman 2. To game rules, I'll press play for you guys so you can see it.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to face off against another assassin? Same starting point, same starting time, same starting targets. In Ghost Mode, the first player with 5 eliminations is the winner. Targets are randomly selected every time, so no duel will be the same. Since you start off with no equipment, you'll need to improvise. Find ghost crates and grab disguises as you go. If your opponent scores a kill, you'll have limited time to react. Will you risk blowing your cover? Be careful. A spotted kill does not count. In Ghost Mode, you exist in separate realities, so a messy, chaotic approach on your end does not affect your opponent. Quite the contrary. While you're busy cleaning up or running for your life, your opponent is free to advance like a ghost. Be cunning, be creative, be ruthless. Good luck.
So I think that's pretty cool. I look forward to trying that. Oh, this is cool. So I think I got the Midnight Black suit as a pre-order bonus for getting the collector's edition. Looks pretty smooth, looks pretty suave. Nice, classy, and the standard Hitman 47 signature suit. Like it. So I think that's pretty cool, Ghost Mode. I look forward to trying that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one run through of the first mission, which is the Miami racecourse. Oh sweet, we've got Mr. Sean Bean there, the Undying. Maybe I can watch the video. Oh, it's not playable yet. Okay, so soon. Target arrives in 7 days time. So this is Sean Bean, the Undying. He's a phenomenal actor, and I really look forward to being able to kill him in this. I'm a big fan of 007 GoldenEye, so it'll be good to have him in a computer game again and enjoy killing him again. Poor guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Miami, USA. I'm going to do a run through of this to show you like content of Hitman 2, and then we'll stop the stream. So I hope you enjoy this.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Cool, good stuff. Interesting vid. Oh, I like that little scarring on the face. It's a stereotypical, like James Bond kind of thing. Yeah, typical kind of villain appearance. Cool. So Sierra Knox, she's going to be oh cool. There's nice little bit of information on the targets. I like that. It's always good to build a little bit of character to the targets. I'll have a good read through of that when I'm not streaming. So just watch the briefing there and we can go to the planning. So all of these gets unlocked when you kind of replay the mission. Like Hitman really does kind of encourage replayability. So we can unlock these kind of things in different starting locations as well as we get more experience with the event. But at the moment we're just going to start at the entrance. We are allowed a smuggled item. Let's see what suit we can have. So we can have any suit. It's going to be quite a hot event, so I guess he'd look pretty good in the Florida kit, but the Midnight Black suit is the collector's edition, so I'm going to wear the collector's edition just because it makes me feel special. Now I don't think I'm going to need a pistol. I'm not sure what the differences are between these two, the ICA 19 and the ICA 19 Black Lily. I guess I'll do a Google search afterwards. I did get a special pistol for pre-ordering the collector's edition, so it's probably the Black Lily, but I will have a look and see what's going on there. I've also got the ICA Outstanding Performance coin. This might be related to my performance in Hitman 1. Reserved for a select few Master Assassins, the coin is awarded to players who have completed an elusive target mission with the rank of Silent Assassin in the first season of Hitman. Yes, I've done a vast amount of targets in the elusive targets with Silent Assassin, so not surprised. I don't want that to be my kit though, because I think remote concussion could be useful. So let's go. Also give us the option here of different settings. So casual is the default method, and that's what we're going to do for the stream. I really like the professional difficulty that there was in Hitman 1. So I look forward to trying that. This might be new, the master difficulty. It doesn't even give any information on what the master is, so I'm very curious to see that. But I did do a run through of Hitman 1 on the master difficulty, and it was a lot harder, and I really did enjoy it. But for now we're just going to do casual. Alright, okay, if I click master, it should show me you're the ultimate assassin, no challenges to our few, blah 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 blah. You get no assistance from anyone, gotcha. One save per mission, no mission story guides available, extra surveillance cameras, extra enforcers, ruthless and demanding combat, bloody eliminations, ruined disguises, and NPCs are more attentive to sounds. That sounds amazing. So assassination is serious business. You plan, you execute, you escape, and your handler is right there giving you guidance and need to succeed. Unlimited saves, also missions available, surveillance active cameras. We're going to do professional for this run through. And casual, I guess it's just completely relaxed. Here to have fun, toy with targets, blow things up, take chances. So this looks like it's like an exploratory difficulty mode, where you can just have a bit of fun. So no surveillance cameras. There's less enforcers. You're less likely to die from combat. Excellent. So the casual mode just sounds like you've maybe had a tough day, and you just want to come home and blow off some steam and blow up some people. So that looks like a good bit of fun. It seems like professional is the standard difficulty mode to me. So let's go with professional and let's play. First time in Miami. Mission Hitman can be solved countless ways. One approach is to uncover some of the many mission stories and follow them through. When you uncover a mission story, you have the opportunity to get help and guidance. Since it's the first time in Miami, you may choose to have guidance active from the go. So normally when I play Hitman for the first time in a map, I disable any help. Just for this streaming, I'm going to enable the help just so you guys can see what's what. And then all the future missions that I'll play offline, off the stream, I will do it without guidance. But for you guys, I'm going to enable this just so you can see some of the opportunities that come up. Now I'm particularly interested about this load time too, because I think there's lots of games that are coming out that are very shiny and great graphics and big open world maps and stuff like that, but the loading time can be pretty slow on some of these games. So I just want to make sure that loading time in this game isn't ridiculous. So I think it would be quite good if it loaded right now. Okay, so it's not too bad. I'm just trying to think of all of the kind of map, all of the NPCs, all of their routes, all of the items. There's a lot to load.
The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Cool, I like it. Well, you look absolutely brain dead, miss. You right there? You're just standing there kind of staring into thin air, aren't you? You don't know what's going on, do you? You don't know where you are. She looks a little bit comatose. Right, so normally in Hitman, when they start you off, they'll point you to where they want you to go. So they want me to go into like the bag check and the welcome section. I'm actually not going to do that. Normally, like, it's the side areas that are like the special areas to get into. So here, if I go past this guard, he's not going to like it because its employees only beyond this point. So that's not going to be cool. But over here, yeah, I see like a walkway. Hopefully this is part of the map. Underpass. Yeah, so I can get to, I think I can. So the reason why I'm doing it down here, yeah, area discovered. So they might have a coin here that I can take. Sorry, dude. So the reason why I'm going this way is because in Hitman you get like points for originality in going like other areas to look parking. What you want us to do in Hitman is kind of slip into areas where there's not a lot of people. So I didn't see a recording camera, but there we go. I'm not trespassing though, so that's not a problem. But I do want to deal with that camera, like the recording equipment in this map, to just have a tidy run through. So it's a little bit frustrating, like getting seen by the camera, but like I guess you just got to tap like R1 to go into that instinct mode every now and then just to see if there's a camera. I'm not. No, I'm not trespassing now because I could just be a member of the public that's got this car parked down here.
Well, tell you what, I'm glad to hear she's better and that the vomiting has stopped. So I kind of have a few things here to say.
Normally you should just listen to things that they say. So I don't have a keycard reader. Nice car. I don't have a keycard reader for that.
I'm here now, ready to meet up with Sierra Knox over at the hotel. Yeah, after the race. I just got to pick up the documents from my van, but I had to knock out a guy stealing from me.
That's what I mean. Kids are a lot stronger than things.
check if my keys are over there. The guy's crazy and I don't dare go over there, but you look pretty tough. Please.
What's that? I don't understand what that red icon was, but never mind.
Did you see him? The guy that jumped me and grabbed my outfit?
Okay, so yeah, he's actually stolen the outfit, which is...
Hey, yo, did you find some keys over there? Oh man, you're a real lifesaver. Thank you. You are invading my personal space.
That's a bit strange. Like, firstly he's whispering, but then he's happy to go normal volume voice, and then I didn't even move anywhere, and he walked into me and said to me, "You're invading my personal space." So there's, yeah, there's... So we're gonna dress up as a flamingo. I don't know where this is gonna get us, but you kind of get into outfits and see where it takes you, kind of thing in Hitman. Hide the body. Let's go for the silent assassin one. Missing crowbar. But I thought I had key. There we go. Incriminating evidence. Ooh, spicy blackmail. Okay. And when else?
The race is entering its final lap, 47.
Busted my ass studying instead of all this macho bullshit. Doctor, I'm sorry.
So race centering its final lap. That's basically a clue to get on with it. Can't get through that door because I don't have a crowbar or a set of like keys that can get me through there. It's employees only. So I think
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
so I'm not trespassing right now, so we're good here. So this part is just a case of learning the map a little bit. So I'm allowed in here, that's fine. So we've got scissors, we can make that lethal.
Whatever it takes, as long as I can look at myself in the mirror in the morning.
So in Hitman, this is like pretty much what you do. You take a run through. The first time it's not going to be smooth. You just have a look and see what items are around, see what costumes you can get. So I've got a screwdriver and a crowbar here, so now I can get access to a lot of the areas and toy around with a lot of the things that... I might actually take this dude's outfit because it's just... No, I can't put him in that box. There's nowhere to put this guy if I do take him out. So I'll give up on that. Okay, there's one here. So I will tidy up, because it always makes sense to put people away. Now I can imagine as a mascot you've probably got more free roam than as a mechanic, because the mechanics are going to be known, you know, their friends are going to know each other. So maybe we can go up here. Any enforcers? That is great. So whoever takes the trophy, we can poison them. But for that we've got to find some rat poison. And I can't see any around here, so let's keep looking. Now we can make this lethal. So I'm a big fan of kind of just exposing stuff and just seeing what happens. So let's just turn this on. I think at some point maybe the target will go past there. Maybe like to get a glass of water or something and then zap. And it'll count as an accident kill, so even if people see their bodies, I'll still get silent assassin mode. However, if like a random NPC walks past there, I'll get points deducted away from me. So I think I'm done in this stage. Like I can't really do anything here unless we've got rat poison, and we haven't. So, oh hey dude, it's not a mascot. So I can blend in as a photographer. I'm already in. Oh hello. So can I hide as this guy? No, I can't. Like employee sections are always really good. Actually, I don't think that'll give me more access than a mechanic outfit will. Like this race, it's not a mechanic story, than the race outfit will. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I've not done this run through before. But I don't think it will. There might be some rat poison in the bathroom, like sometimes there's rat poison. Nope, nothing here. Nice that I can see myself in the mirror, that's a nice touch. Oh, come on, a utility room, there's got to be rat poison here. What's this? Event crew. So they're really pushing the event crew outfit onto me. There's a lot of event crews, so maybe I'm going to change to event crew. Because in this area, maybe it's like better access. I'll come back if I, need to change back. So where are my targets? One's over there, one's up there. So this is interesting. They say that the guy's got a dominant lead. So it sounds to me like he's on course to win it. And maybe he doesn't win it if I interfere. Oh, coconut, look at that. These maps are huge, they really are. That's one thing I really like about this game.
Nah, you don't have the right clearance, mister. Please, don't waste my time.
Show documents. I can't for some reason. It's not letting me show the documents, so let's go around here. So what I was saying was basically we at the beginning of the video it showed that he's got a commanding lead, in the race. The guy, I think Lee, his name was. So that sounds like if we don't interfere in the race, he will be the one that wins it. But I guess if we do interfere with the race and we make him lose it, then Sierra Knox will be the person that wins it. So it sounds like you can change the course of the race. I can't get in there unless I've got the right outfit, and I don't. I can't end the race because it has ended. So very much in Hitman, this will be like what your first run through's like. You'll be wandering around and seeing, like, you know, what's what and everything. So I'm trespassing in a...
Very deserving winner. It has been a tremendously exciting race with drama, accidents, close shaves, and everything we have come to expect from these teams in terms of displays of true craftsmanship. But alas, there can be only one winner, and this year the trophy goes...
So I like security outfits because you can use your weapons as you're kind of, you know, roaming as a security outfit. So cool. It's really visual, these places. Oh, okay, so I can go through it, but I can't. That's annoying. Am I stuck here then? No. Okay, I see. So it's like an after party gig. Right, this is going to be a little bit naughty. So in Hitman, you can, if you throw an object, you attract guards. But if you throw an object in a different room, they often don't investigate because they don't hear it. So what I did there was I just opened the door.
Hello?
And he did hear it because he was in another... is in the other room, and if the door's open, he comes to investigate. So now I'm going to swap over to the guard uniform. The bad thing about guard uniforms is that a lot of the guards know each other. Have a coconut. So these wardrobe areas could take 2 people. So this is like normally like the second phase. There's normally 3 phases of Hitman. The first one is scouting, which is where you run around the level and pit building keycard, okay? Where you run around the map and the level and you get a good idea of kind of like the zones and stuff like that. Then the second phase of the objective is kind of like takedowns. It's where you kind of manipulate your environment and, you know, start deleting evidence and taking out people and stuff like that. Then the third stage is where you execute. You get close to your target, you wipe them out. And what I've done here is I've got a lethal costume where I can carry a pistol on me. I've got rid of evidence, so all the cameras that have spotted me, that does make a difference now. I'm fine. So targets are underneath. And I've got a lethal costume, so I can just pull out a pistol. And if the opportunity presents itself, I can take out the target, which is just there.
That is
Now,
Sierra Knox.
normally I have a bodyguard
Reckless
who's an
daredevil with a
enforcer.
violent
Yep.
temper. Quite the handful, as I understand it.
Good to see plenty of security here.
So let's see if we can pull out the pistol. That's a loud weapon. I don't have my pistol. Okay, so I've selected the pistol as like a special drop in the map. So I don't know where that special drop is, because of course this is the first run through that I've done. So now I need a different outfit to get into there. I don't want to be trespassing. Bathrooms are normally very limited. There's normally not much going on in there. Sometimes you find like one item in here, but normally the distractions like the overflow and sink. And that's all you've got here. So it's a good way to get a person to come in and take their outfit. So now I can be a waiter, but as a waiter I want to drop the shotgun. Because if I walk out with the shotgun as a waiter on my back, they're gonna get very suspicious. So I've dropped the shotgun there. And I think now I can get access to upstairs as a waiter, maybe. I'll take the crowbar. It's the third one I've got of those, so really I don't know why I'm collecting so many. Screwdriver. Start alarm. So if I start the alarm, maybe someone will come out and investigate. Okay, so let's try and go upstairs. The target's still up there. Doesn't look like it down there. Okay. I got a little bit stuck there, so I'm not allowed up there. But I am going to try and progress up there because that guy has got an outfit and it looks pretty strong. But there's two of them. So what I'm going to do is throw this. This go horribly wrong.
Okay.
There's probably also not anywhere to... Oh yeah, that looks like a place that I can hide him. No, it's a weapon storage.
Come on.
So there's nowhere to hide these bodies, which is not good. I shouldn't have really taken down someone if there's nowhere to hide the bodies. So I try and put it in the most inconspicuous place possible. Like here, because even some people patrolling this room, they might not look here. Just got to get a bit creative. Now I imagine that this outfit is one of the best in the game. This is the main security outfit of the target, who is Sierra Knox. So you know, the Kronstadt security. Can I hold a pistol? Yeah, it's not an illegal item. I don't know what the difference between the Hackel 9R and 9S is. Both have the same bullet capacity and the same crosshairs. Any items? Keycard? Photo of Robert Knox.
Pictures
Okay.
of celebrity entrepreneurs now 47. What are you thinking?
Right, so I can hide them here. So even though it's going to take a little while for me to get them over, it is worth it, because if they do come back up here and I'm spotted... The thing I'm concerned with at the moment with this run through is not the actual run through itself, because I've done it very cleanly so far, no one spotted me and stuff like that. It's time. But of course your first run through of the game, it's going to seem very new to you, and you don't know the locations of everything, so it's not going to be like a smooth or professional run through. I'm happy enough that I've not been spotted and turned this into a massive gunfight. But having said that, I've not really got close to the targets, and I'm starting to manipulate the environment, and it's the manipulation of the environment that's the dangerous part, because you get caught like trespass and you get caught like activating something that you shouldn't, and it's the manipulation part where I like to keep that as short as possible. I like to do a lot of scouting, short manipulation, quick execution, and get out there. So I might be wrong, but I think this outfit would give me free reign to go to a lot of places. My target's going upstairs now, so I'm very glad that I took the time to hide those bodies.
So, what was all that about a meeting over at the hotel?
Don't worry, it's business.
Is that where we're headed now?
No, don't call me when you die. Listen, I told... Hey, earn your keep.
Yes, yes.
So we haven't got space in this box for her, but this woman's annoying because she's like a special enforcer type person. And the target's going downstairs, so maybe I can get her to come back up using a coin. So what we've done there is pretty big. Oh shit, it got the guard's attention, didn't mean to do that. So what we've done there is pretty big. This woman, who I've just incapacitated, she is like one of the biggest nuisances, because she'll follow the target around everywhere and she sees through pretty much every disguise. So the fact that we've got her out the way is a great manipulation of the environment. Yeah. Now we can follow this target. And we should be able to find an opportunity to pick her off. So I'm just waiting for that enforcer to turn his back.
Brian brought cake. Wait till your break to go eat it, eh?
And scissors are lethal. I think they are lethal. A lethal melee, lethal throw, yeah. So I'm just going to equip the scissors. Now this target's life is in danger.
Thanks for taking the time.
If you could quit breathing directly on me, I'd be grateful.
You're a little bit rude, aren't you? Can't wait to jam this into your neck.
Thanks for taking the time. I understand this isn't a formal interview, but just wanted to touch upon a few things real quick.
Quick, hopefully being the operative word here.
Yes, of course. You were ahead for most of the race, but it seemed like you inexplicably started to drift a little towards the final few laps. How hard is it to keep up for as long as you need in a race like this?
Not all that hard, to be honest. I think the car started to show some issues around the halfway mark, and despite my best efforts, it really slowed down around the final 3 laps. The driver can only do so much, you know?
Yeah, sure. So the car may have had some issues, you say? I understand your father, the famous Robert Knox, built it himself?
Along with Grace Miller, who apparently needs to do better next time.
I see. Now, I did talk to her a few minutes ago, and according to her, the car operated flawlessly. Now, you've been under some pressure with this Tungan Valley incident.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is about. Tell you what, you reach out to Kronstadt Corporate PR and talk to them about that. I believe they have a very slick statement ready for you. As for this interview, we're done. Don't talk to me ever again. Oh, God. I'll be there. And I'll show that De Silva guy how to empty a bottle of bubbly, alright?
Sounds like a plan, Sierra. Talk later, yeah?
You bet.
I've got a feeling you won't be seeing Sierra again. There is such temptation when you see silent attack eliminate just to do it there and then in front of everybody. But that would not be good. We'll get rid of her, but it'll be soon when we can make sure that we can hide her. I'll probably get rid of her when she goes upstairs to the location that she was before. Because these NPCs, they're on like a track. They're on a circuit, you know, on a circuit.
Best crew around.
So what's this? Octane booster. I think I'll pick this up. So what is that? Octane booster. Patented constant octane booster will drastically improve the performance of any vehicle with a constant RK Mark II engine or above. This time the performance increase offered by the fuel booster is so vast it's not allowed to be used in racing. So you could put that into the vehicle to help her win the race. I don't know what the advantage is of getting her to win the race. I think it's so that she goes up to the winner's podium pedal. Like the podium, like the winner's podium, to go collect the medal and, you know. So I think this is it. Her life expectancy is about 1 minute now. She's going back upstairs to where the assistant was. I threw a bag of sugar in the assistant's face. That's strange. She just went through a person there. Like, half her body went through him. Just like there. That's strange.
You never have too much security, right?
So I don't think anyone else comes up here. So this should be a clean assassination, although we don't have a hiding place.
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
So I can't kill this woman. And this is full, I believe. Yeah, full. Because it can only take 2 bodies. So I'll take the scissors out of her skull. Because I might plan to use those again. There is a blood pool here, which isn't good, but I don't know what will happen. I guess if I kill this target quickly enough, then they won't find the bodies and I can complete the mission quick enough. So this outfit might be redundant now. So now all I'm doing is I'm heading towards this this target. Nice, okay, that's a racetrack. I can't open that because I don't have a lockpick, or I don't want to use the crowbar to bust it open. So yeah, this is still the racetrack. Still the racetrack. Restroom. I've probably got everything I need now to, you know, all the tools that I need now to eliminate this final target. What I'm looking for is kind of like a tunnel underneath the racetrack. Podium Club Pass, that's could be big. Very important person, yeah. I can't do anything with that radio. I thought I could pick it up and do something, but never mind. Don't want a free photo shoot. So this looks like the walkway that could get me to where I need to be. Like over the race course basically, and onto the other side where the target is. He's over here on my right. So now I've just got to find out. I'm still not trespassing, that's good. But it might be time for there's a poison. Might be time for an outfit change because I'm probably trespassing at some point now. At some point in the very near future.
More security?
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center.
I've got an enforcer on my left.
Extremely advanced facial recognition systems. Skin texture.
And he's got quite a bit of security there. Ah, that's annoying. He's stationed literally right next to my door. Oh no, he's moving. So we'll work on that.
I need to mention the AI, of course. Palace artificial intelligence
So this outfit looks pretty good because I can get around a lot of the map, and like this is, I think, one of the biggest tricks to Hitman is finding these outfits that you can really get in and out of a lot of places without being detected. Or just got an ID card and a book of barteks. There's enforcers up here. So I can't easily get up there. So now I've got to kind of get past those big enforcers at the top of the stairs. If I don't, I won't be able to easily get close to the target. He did go into the lab, and I think he went into the lab on his own.
You look well prepared.
A key card. So I'm getting a lot of access cards, but I think I need to become a lab assistant now to get good access to, like, you know, the kind of. I think what we could do is the room he went into was like a scientist room. If I can get that kind of lab outfit when he comes in, I could do him in there as long as he doesn't.
Integrate advanced artificial intelligence into those robots, like that Kai project they launched in Japan.
I enjoy the prospect of tacos a lot better than what you're suggesting. Shoving something that advanced inside an indestructible metal shell sounds like a chilling proposition. Asking us to somehow sell it is beyond my time.
So there's a lot of info going on there. They're talking about like some of the technology that you can use. No doubt I can use that information to take out the target, but we're going to deviate from that. This isn't a speed run, of course, because it's taken me quite a while to learn the map and work my way around the objective. There was an opportunity here, so.
If this leaked, the media...
Hang on, 47. Robert Knox's calendar shows a meeting with a Ted Mendez, a defense funding consultant with the US military. Must be related to that robot. Maybe you can find Mendez somewhere.
Yeah, so I think what I've got to do here is get a lab technician's disguise. So I'm going to pull in one of the lab technicians here. And there's no box for me to put them in, but any one of you going to bite to that?
Hey, would you mind? Could you check it out?
Yeah, good stuff. So we've got the lab technician. There's nowhere to stash him, which is a bit of a problem, but we'll work with it. I'll take that outfit. Now I imagine a lot of his colleagues are going to recognise him, so I can't really hang about too much. But it might be enough to get me back into that room with the target. It's this bathroom. No, we need to go round here into this room.
Are
internal die.
There we go.
Gnostics. Systems nominal. Operational status is green.
Thank you, Palace. Give me a rundown of your cognitive process.
Oh.
That is Robert Knox, genius inventor,
Here we
Black
go.
Market's weapons dealer, and Providence defector.
Here we go. So he's going back in the room. There's like an artificially intelligent android here.
This pivotal moment in modern conflict solution. Imagine infiltrating the deepest sanctuary of your enemy.
There was a guard that was spotting me in the corridor there, and he can spot me.
Everything looks to be in the green here. Great work.
Mention that it's virtually impervious to small arms fire.
So this is pretty tricky because this main target has got a lot of security around him at all times, but I'm thinking if we can get that security card into this android, like all he needs to do is scan a photo of Robert Knox and it should... What happens if I use the ID card?
Oh god. Oh shit.
Fuck.
Paramedics are on their way.
Okay, that's not good. Well, I just killed a non-target there. Didn't mean to. But I'll scan a photo of Robert Knox now. So I don't know what happened there. Like, I didn't know that guy would get mowed down by that drone. I've lost some score from doing that. Oops. And this guy can see through my disguise now because he's searching. If I stay in that area, he's going to spot me. Ah, oh, shit. Okay. So the target did come out here on the balcony, so maybe there's something I can do with that, because if the target comes back out here on the balcony, it's, you know, only him and one person, so I should be able to tie them both up. Maybe. So that was bad. Like, basically, I didn't know that it would kill the assistant, so I've lost some points doing that. But I've got a... Ah, I see. So, gotcha. So this... How this works is I put in a photo, and then depending of what photo I put in, that's who the android targets. So if I go dummy C, it should start shooting at the dummy on the right. And you can see the photo. Cool. Welcome to the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Target acquired. Dummy A.
Okay, so if I enforcer's coming, gotta stay hidden. No, he just went past me in the corridor. So if I load the picture of the target, which is Robert Knox, then hopefully when Robert Knox next comes into this room, he'll get annihilated. But I'm not one to let fate take its course. I'm going to see if I can speed along his process of demise. There might be some other way that I can take care of him, because I've got a lot of utility which I've collected from taking out the first target. So here's Robert Knox, that's the target that I need. So badly want to push him. I'll do that on another one through. Always followed by security, which is quite annoying.
Hello, Doctor.
Got an enforcer coming up from behind, that guy with the white dot, so if I stay in front of his line of sight and he can see me, he'll see through my disguise and I'll get rumbled. So basically I want to stay away from that enforcer, but it seems like I'm okay here with the target Robert Knox and his right hand man. They don't know who I am. So as long as I stay here, I'm good. If I find that Robert Knox kind of goes away from his guard, I'll quickly take him out there and then. But if not, we'll go back to that room where the artificial android is, and we'll let that android take him out. So we've got live exercise in progress here. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the part where he meets his fate.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Woohoo!
Both targets down.
You got annihilated.
Exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So now we're going. I don't know where we're going because I'm brand new to this, but we've got an exit down there. It's 100 meters. I'm not me. I'm not me. I'm someone else. I'm no one. You don't know who I am. I'm running. I should have seen that. The mini-map shows me where the enforcers are. And I shouldn't have just run into that guy. I don't know if I've been spotted. But I was definitely trespassing, and I think that guy found me suspicious. I can't remember if suspicious counts as spotted in Hitman. Nearest exit, that's miles away. This one's closer, it's 99 meters, so let's go for that. So this is my first run through of Hitman 2. Now, normally, I know that took a while. That's because I've not played this map before. I've not watched a lot of the content on YouTube with this map, so it is completely new to me. The thing that we did good was we did the scouting session really well. Like, the first phase of Hitman is scouting, second stage is manipulation, and third stage is execution. We did the scouting really well, and we got a lot of utility, and we scoped the targets. The manipulation, we didn't spend too long manipulating the environment, and the execution was pretty good too. They were both accidental kills, like, you know, no bodies found and stuff like that. But I think I got spotted there, which is a little bit annoying. And I also, of course, killed that NPC, which I didn't mean to. I didn't know how that android dummy worked, and he killed the lab assistant. So I just got a trophy damage control. You may not be able to see that because it's a PlayStation thing. We took out security cameras, which are pretty good. Now, these are all the challenges that we can get from this map, which I think is pretty insane. This shows you the level of replay, the replayability that these maps have. So I picked up a lot of experience from that. Hi, by the way, to everyone that just joined the chat. Cheers for coming in and checking out Hitman. I'm a big fan of this game, but it's not like a game that everyone talks about, which is strange because I think it's a really fun game to play. Like a really fun game to play. Like, just basically a murder simulator meets James Bond, like Metal Gear Solid kind of thing, and I find it really fun. So you can see there it took 44 minutes to do that run through. Now that is my first run through of this map, and it goes to show like how long it could take you to do the targets. I've got a 3-star mission rating out of 5. The reason why I got that rating is I probably got spotted, and I did kill an NPC, which I didn't mean to do. The objectives were to kill 2 people. They're both killed. I killed this dude in an accident, which is perfect because even if his body gets seen, which it did, it doesn't matter because it's an accident kill, so it technically doesn't count against my score. And this woman, I took out all the security in her VIP room, hid them away so no one could find them, and then when she came up, I threw a pair of scissors into her skull, so that was quite a nasty takedown, but none of those got seen. We can go into the detailed score. You can see to the bottom left of this screen you've got detailed score /XP. So on the right, what we're seeing right now is a summary, but if I press square, we go into the detailed score and they tell me kind of what went wrong and what didn't, like where I got the points and all that. You can see on the right now, never spotted, that's a 0. Now, unfortunately, when I was sprinting out of the place, I did literally bump into an enforcer and he saw me. There wasn't a big problem because I kept running, but he did spot me. That was the only time I got spotted in that map, and it's quite frustrating because I did just kind of sprint right into him and I wasn't paying attention to the minimap and I didn't know the mission and the NPC routes too well. And we got a non-target kill penalty, which was the android drone killing that innocent lab worker, which I don't know, man. I didn't know how that drone worked, but we scored pretty well on no recordings, no body found, and no notice kills, so that's top work there. And the time bonus is absolutely awful because 44 minutes, it really shouldn't take that long to do it. So we've had quite a few people join this this live stream. So I'm going to replay that mission so you can see like what we're dealing with here. So we're going to replan. My thoughts on Hitman so far, it's like a really good game. It's very similar to the first Hitman Not the first Hitman that was ever made, but the one that's the first in the series. It's a murder simulator, which is really cool. You can blend in, or you can just completely destroy everything up, and and cause a massive scene. So it's good fun. Because I've completed the mission and we completed challenges and stuff, we've got 2 extra starting areas. We've got the Dolphin Fountain section to spawn from, or we've got the Marina. So instead of the event entrance, we can spawn from 2 different places now. So that's pretty cool. What I might do is go for the Dolphin Fountain area this time. We get a choice of a concealed weapon. So I'm just going to take a pistol, and because I pre-ordered the game, we can use the Midnight Black suit, which is a kind of a really suave black suit, but I've already done the mission in that suit, so we're going to go in the Florida fit this time. We've got a coin. Look at this, we've got a fish. You can hit someone with a fish. We've got a travel briefcase, that's cool. ICA briefcase where we keep all our equipment. ICA executive. So I think I might be wrong here, but I think the ICA Executive briefcase is a pre-order bonus. I'd need to double check, but I think because I got the collector's edition of Hitman, we've got that kind of executive briefcase. Lockpick, excellent. Look at that. This might be quite useful. I might take that. And we've also got this ICA standing performance coin. This is when you take out an elusive target with Silent Assassin rank in the first season of Hitman, which is exactly what I did. We're going to take the lockpick because I noticed on my first run through there was quite a few rooms that I couldn't get access to because I didn't have a lockpick. I don't think I need a fiber wire, so I'm going to go for the coins because it's always good to have some equipment to throw around. And let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed this run through. It's going to be on professional difficulty mode. So loading time's not too bad in this game. I get a trophy just there. The trophy I just had a second ago was that event planner. That's because I spawned in this location. Weird that the newspaper was blurred out when I started here, which is a little bit strange, but I've got detail in it now, so that's fine. And a really beautiful location of Miami.
That is Ted Mendez, one of the country's most influential military-grade moneymen. This must be connected to Kronstadt.
Who is? That's really strange. Ted Mendez, like where? I don't know what that red thing is. What's that red thing? Is that a glitch? Oh no, it's not a glitch. It's that's the target who's in a race car. So okay. Can I come in here? Yeah, I can. I doubt I can go up here.
Sorry, sir. Can't pass through here.
Can't go there. So I've just been spotted by a security camera. That's not a problem because we can take out the security cameras later. What we're going to need to do here is get an outfit to allow us to like travel around Kronstadt Enterprises. So these are all like the artificial intelligence drones and droids that Kronstadt is building.
Good day, human. Kronstadt wishes you the very best show possible. Feel free to look around the expo for details on what we do.
So that's pretty cool. So this is pretty cool. So this company, they like dabble in technology, and this is why they build this massive supercar that they're racing. The disadvantage of this company is that they are building weapons, and they're involved in war crimes. So all of these weapons that they're building are like used for killing civilians and stuff like that. Not good. So what we've got to do now is find a way to get in. So we've got to look for areas like this, employee access only, that aren't guarded like this. I think I can just go in here. So this is where we start like finding out what Kronstadt is really about, because we're getting into staff areas now. We've got a couple of guards here. And we've got nowhere to hide bodies. But if we did, I would take them out. It's always good to have like a container to put the bodies into, because if you don't use those and the bodies get found, you lose a lot of score. But what I can do is go through this door here once these guys have cleared out. And in Hitman, it's normally very good to listen to the conversations that these guys have, and kind of they help you plan your attack. He's above, that's the target, and she's on a race course.
Let's focus on the job. Mr. Knox might be down in a second.
That's a little bit strange actually that she appears like that, because she's appearing as a red car right now, but the car isn't my target, she's my target. So really they should show like her sitting down in the race car, not the actual race car. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm picking up utility, so I've got things to use as like distractions and stuff like that. I really need to find an outfit so I can stop creeping around and I can make some good progress. Because right now I'm just like sneaking, and if I get seen by anyone it's big problems. So I just picked up an octane booster. This is I think it helps the cars go much faster. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't know if that'll kill the target, or I could go up or I can go down, but I don't have an outfit, so both is risky. Oh, that's just too good. Security guard sleeping on the job. Sleep well. Oh shit! Okay, well, I just accidentally threw like an explosive at him. Woohoo! That was... Don't do that at home, kids. That was, I thought I was throwing like a brick or a can at him, but I accidentally threw like a massive explosive device at him, so... Oh well, accidents happen. What can we do here? So she's still racing right now. So the benefit of what I just did there was I got the security outfit, and I also deleted the evidence, the video evidence that I've been here. So when I get seen on cameras and stuff like that, that won't count now because I've just deleted all the evidence. I've got some rat poison as well. So the reason why you see the screen keep going like this is Hitman's instinct mode. It just like points out key items to you, and I find that when I'm running around, if I just quickly tap it, it helps me find like items. And it's this utility that helps me move around a little bit easier, and it's not essential. Like, you know, I'm picking up a pair of scissors. I don't need the scissors to perform well. I don't know, like, sometimes you just fiddle with the environment, like you manipulate the environment just to see what happens. I've got this little opportunity appearing over here, but I don't know how to get over there, so we'll just keep on looking. I still can't believe I took out that guard like that, just threw like a propane gas at him. That's pretty funny. It's the kind of thing Hitman, like, even though they do take away score from you from doing stuff like that, like, if you just want to play that way, you're welcome to. Like, you can blow people up and really have fun with the game. It's really quite an interactive, fun game. You can just have fun that way. Like, yes, you do get score taken away from you, but if you know, there's no harm in just running through Hitman however you want to and playing it like that, you know? So I've got to get over there, and it's not immediately clear how I do that right now. So I'm just going to go up and see if it gives me like a bridge or a walkway to get over there. Normally on these like railing things, yeah, there's... So I don't know how to get down there. But maybe this guy can help me. No, I think I can just get to the audience. I don't think I need to knock him out. So what we're going to do is go over to this little turquoise coloured opportunity thing. I've got a key card there or something. It's a club pass.
It's something very special. For newcomers to endurance racing, let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability.
So I guess I've got to get this guy's outfit.
I'd be off the Kronstadt team. Half an hour later, I have to listen to Knox berate my skills as a mechanic because the roll cage interferes with the radio signals from Sierra's suit. No more. I'm done. Yes, I know you're a man short now, and no, I don't give a rat's ass about it.
Came in third last year.
I'll double my salary for the entire week, and I'll come back in case Sierra decides to use that last pit stop. Well, if you decide otherwise, I'll be down by the paddock. Best of luck, Grace.
One of the Kronstadt pit crew has quit the team in protest, and Grace Miller, the ballbuster chief mechanic, is in critical need of a replacement. Why don't you step in and offer your services, 47? You're good with a wrench.
Cool. So that's a little bit of info that can help us, you know, get what we need to get one step closer. We need to take him out, basically. There's a little box there that we can put him into, and we're going to dispose of him right now. So we've got a key card. So I'm not too sure where we're going now. It showed us a picture of... Oh, unlock cabinet. Yes, please. What's in this cabinet? Oh, modern lethal syringe. I like it. So we've got to go now to where? There. So we've got to go back round, I think. Or VIP access. Can we get in here? I think so. I'm always a little bit nervous when I run past the guards because I don't know if they're gonna like tell me I can't go in and I quickly run past and. But I guess I am a VIP. I'm working in the garage, so. Key reader. Yeah, cool. Key reader. We're in. Find a numeric wrench. Working on it. Turn off fuse box. That's probably to distract some of those guys. Got a wrench here. So I need a numeric wrench. Oh, that's the wrench. But these guys are... So this guy with the white dot, he's an enforcer. He'll see through my outfit. So if I run around there... Do you know what? Screw it. Accidents do happen. Poor guys.
You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right?
I suppose I am.
Great. This is your lucky Good day. Do well and there's a bonus in it. Got it?
Got it.
All right, everyone. Look alive and get to your stations. Sierra may come in for a last-minute pit stop, and I need you ready and able. You, Rookie, get into position. Grab your preferred tool and be prepared. Today's your day to shine. Let's do this. John, it's great. We're coming. One of my guys just jumped ship, and I need a replacement. Are you available?
So this is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to loosen the tire using a pneumatic wrench.
Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations, now!
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
Sierra!
So I disappeared, changed my outfit, everything like that to get out of here. Find it so funny when the guards like texting on their phone and not paying any attention to what's going on and stuff like that. So that's one of the targets dead. Well, now I need to kill the man, so I'm in like completely the wrong place for that. He's on the like other side of the map. So let's exit this place. This is like the VIP area. We don't need to be here anymore. And we're gonna try and find our way to Robert Knox right now. We don't have to go to the... So you get little points as you're like exploring of discovering an area. So maybe like there's some really secret areas which, you know, aren't normally discovered. So you'll get points for discovering those areas. These are just generic stands. Maybe I can go up here. Yeah, up here is a railing that allows me to cross over, so we're going to use that. So I'm a mechanic now, and I've probably got absolutely no business being in that office as a mechanic. So this outfit is not going to be too good in that building, I think. So I think this Marshal might be slightly better. But still, like I don't think it's going to be life-saving. I think as soon as I go in here, I'm trespassing. Yep. So really we just need a new outfit. Or I can go back and I can see whether that outfit is any good in this area. I doubt it will be, but I don't know. At least I could pretend I'm lost as a mechanic. As a kind of a show marshal, you've got absolutely no business. Yeah, still can't go down there. Okay, I'm in big trouble here. I'm in big trouble here. I've got an enforcer up here to my left. I've got an enforcer down there to my right. I've got an enforcer underneath me. Like, I'm pretty much in trouble here, like, no matter what I do.
Hey, this is a restricted area. Now, show me your hand.
That was not smooth at all.
Tell me what happened.
I think we got a violent criminal on the loose. He really did a number on someone.
Go, Command. Reporting in. Please acknowledge.
Shit!
This, ladies and gentlemen, is how not to play Hitman. Do not make lots of stupid loud noises and running through the building, trespassing. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that position. You landed a little bit awkwardly, didn't you, buddy? So we're going to put him into the container, and the reason why I'm taking him into the container is because he saw me as I threw the wrench at him. The other doctor didn't see me, so if he wakes up then it's a problem, but at least he does know who hit him. And we're going to take the outfit of the guard, I think. Oh no, we don't need that, we need that's it, that's the one we want. This might just give me a little bit more freedom to move around the building that I need. So we'll take an android arm, could be useful. So now this run through is a little bit sloppy, but we've had a bit of fun here. You know, we've blown someone up by throwing a grenade at them, pretty much.
What's that marketing quote again? Palace represents the next level of personal stealth technology.
So this is the guard that was following him, the main target. So now that that guard's down, it should give us a lot more freedom to take out the target when he's on his own. He was an enforcer, so it's pretty big. Just an enforcer out here right now, so I'll pick up these. Wait, that's not good, 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 that's not good. Run before everyone starts firing at me. No! I didn't realise that picking up a photo was an illegal action. With Hitman, you learn more about the game on every run through. So even though like that was a bad move, you know, you learn the next time that you can't pick up that photo as a guard. I don't know why. Like, it's pretty fussy, I think. So this is the target. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Lethal syringe.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Come on, do you read? Someone is causing a public commotion.
I don't know how to get up there. No. Here, I've got a lockpick. Crowbar will do the job. Let's go. So this run through was I think still messy, but my first run through was 44 minutes long. So now we've got the time down to, like, I don't know, that must have been 30 minutes or less. And we can see all the things we've done. So I've just done a few things here. So that's pretty cool. Cheers to the comment. Cheers to the comment cover. Good to see you, buddy. So we're slowly completing challenges here. So I got 2-star rating. Look at that, 20 minutes mission time. So my first run through was 44 minutes. My second is 20. Now the first time you do this mission, it's going to be huge. There's going to be so many areas. You're not going to know what disguises there are. You won't even know where the targets are. Each run through you get a lot more information, and you know how the mission works. So you know which disguises are in play. You know where the target's going to be. You learn a bit more of the mechanics, what utilities available to you as an assassin. So you do get a lot more efficient each time. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the wire loss points. Now it's very clear wire loss points there. It was a pretty messy run through. I killed 3 targets that weren't I killed 3 NPCs that weren't targets. So at the bottom right here, you can see non-target kill penalty, minus 15,000. You lose 5,000 for every person that's not a target. No bodies found. Like, come on, I walked in a room and threw a grenade at someone. Like, you're going to lose points for that. Never spotted. It was a bit reckless, but each time you play this, you're getting a lot more sophisticated. I think I'm going to do one more run through, and I'll try and do it differently so you guys can see like a different way of killing these 2 targets here. And we can see what you think of it. So we've just unlocked boat agency rental hut and agency pickup. So this is where you can smuggle items, and we've unlocked a new pistol. And we're unlocking these things because we're completing challenges. You know, we're completing things that we're doing within the game, like little challenges and little objectives. And when you do this, you get more utility available to you. So we can also start at the stands, and we can go as the flamingo. So this is Hitman encouraging you to replay the level before you move on. We're going to do that because on this live stream, I'm only going to cover the Miami mission. I'm a big fan of turning off all help on Hitman, so that when you play the map and the environment for the first time, it is completely new with no help. So I'm a big fan of that. We've completed a perfect machine. Now they're recommending that we complete these 2 others, and I'm going to look at Pretty in Pink, and I'm going to replan the mission. So we're going to start off this time, I think, in the stands, because I'm going to aim for that Pretty in Pink opportunity. I've not spawned at the marina. The event entrance is the default starting place, and last time I started at default the Dolphin Fountain. So we're going to start off on the mascot stands, and I'm going to put the item at the boat rental hut. Oh, look at that sniper rifle! Very nice. I'm not going to bring it along to this one though. I'm going to bring it along a fish, because I think the fish is absolutely critical to being a good hitman. Cool. And I think I unlocked another weapon to use. Yep, the Hawk 21 MK2, so the Mark II, a modern light pistol, rapid firing, good magazine capacity. This one with signature MK2 look, so perfect. Looks like a nice weapon. I'm going to use is it silence? It's not even silence. They'll hear me if I use it. I'm going to use the Black Lily IC-19, and we're going to keep it on professional difficulty.
For newcomers to endurance racing, let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability.
So here we go. I'm blending in as a mascot, and I'm just cheering people up here, doing a little dance. But we're going to stop doing that.
How much time remaining? Don't worry.
There's an opportunity here, 38, 37 meters away, so let's try and get down there. Now I don't know what the bird does. I don't know how he gets involved in this opportunity. We're about to find out. Let's go down here, because this looks like the nearest point that I can get. I've been recorded, so hopefully I can, disable the security feed.
It's me. I'm here now, ready to meet up with Sierra Knox over at the hotel. Oh, yeah, after the race. I've just got to pick up the documents from my van, but I had to knock out a guy.
For now, I need you to stay still.
Oh my head. Still up there. If I don't get them, I've got no evidence. Bye-bye money. I don't know. I need to figure something out. Talk soon.
From one flamingo to another.
A disgruntled Kronstadt employee.
Do you need anything from me? This is the meeting of the flamingos.
Please,
behave. Hey, yo, did you find some keys over there?
I did. Here you go, buddy.
Man, you're a real lifesaver. Thank you.
Alright, so what are you going to do with that? I'm going to follow you. No, I'm not actually. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. Right, I want to get into the security room, but I've not got anything. The reason why I want to get into the security room is because I've been spotted. But I haven't got the key, so can't get the security room. I think the flamingo dude went down here. Incriminating evidence. So I still can't get in here. The reason why I want to get into the security room is because
final lap, 47.
I want to get to the security room because a camera spotted me, and as soon as the camera spots you, it's too late. Like the only way you can get a clean run through is by deleting the evidence at like a security hub terminal.
Goddamn super glue or something, huh?
Yeah, so I'm being recorded by security cameras. I've already been recorded, so you don't lose more points each consecutive time that you get spotted. But it's still frustrating, so I'll delete the evidence when I can. Now, I think I need to get here, so I'm going to unlock this because I like the lethal syringe. Unlock this. So the lockpick you can see is very helpful. But I am trespassing here, so I don't really know how to get there.
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
Once again, Chinese racing flexes its muscles on the U.S. racing. Wow. Disappointment for the Californians. They came here as huge favorites, but Sierra Knox and the team just couldn't handle the Chinese opposition. Look out for the fireworks. Moses Lee will take the
Not really sure how to get over to there, but we're working on it. Can we get over here? No. Maybe I can get in here.
Have a nice day.
Yep. Cool. You have a nice day too, buddy.
I'm sorry, sir. You need the correct clearance.
Oh, I think this is the same place that I was at. I don't think it is. I'm not a big fan of this right now because I've got to get to the meeting spot and I don't really know how to even get there. So it's a little bit frustrating. Yeah, this is where I was early on. Okay. So let's go up. Maybe we can go around. Maybe there's a spot a bit wide around. Well, I'm an employee. Yep. Okay.
Just continue down on your left. Congratulations. Way to the podium is straight.
Oh, Mr. Lee! Mr. Lee! One moment, please!
Cool. So we're in.
Nice outfit. Really brings out your eyes. Miss Knox informed me you'd be here. She asked to make sure you brought the documents. So, Did you bring the documents?
I have the papers right here.
Excellent. Come on in. Have a seat or something. I'll let Miss Knox know you're here.
So far, so good, 47. Now, let's see where this meeting is headed.
I don't know where I need to go.
Hey, Flamingo guy. Miss Knox is on her way. Have a seat somewhere. She'll be here as soon as she can. Yes, sir.
That's another opportunity. I think I've got a stash over here. I can't remember what item I stashed, but this little green thing that you can see on the mini-map, I think that's where my stash is. So this is a good way to get the target over to you on her own, normally, in a secluded setting. We'll see what she says. Maybe she wants a screwdriver and an eye.
Sponsor of the Global Innovation Race.
Is it weird that mascots turn me on?
Depression. Blue Sea
Yeah, it's not weird. Everyone's into her own little thing.
at prices you can afford.
It's weird talking business with a massive pink flamingo. I guess I gotta let her know that I mean business.
So, Mr.
How can a grown man degrade himself
I never
like that?
did catch your
I mean,
name.
look at the
Names
costume.
are for friends.
Very well. Straight to the point in all business. Walk with me.
Where are we going?
Don't worry. What am I gonna do? Kill you in broad daylight. I just want a bit of privacy here. Not about to do sensitive business like this in front of an audience.
Good idea.
So just to get this straight, you claimed in your email to have somehow found internal reports that show Kronstadt's involvement in the Tungan Valley massacre.
Sounds about right.
Let's be clear. You and I are having this meeting because my father doesn't need to know about this. It's just another undesired distraction. I don't care if the information is true or false. I don't care if it mentions moving money from the Nexus project into Tungan Valley damage control, as you claimed in your correspondence. I do care about protecting my father, which is why you and I are now here.
I see.
Leave me alone for a few minutes, guys.
Sure thing, Miss Knox. If you need us, just call. We're right around the corner.
So here's the deal. You hand over the documents and leave, and that's the end of it. And you will do that now. Hey, huh? Stop.
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
It's strange that I can not hold a baseball bat. Like, a baseball bat is too far. Like, it's completely fine to hold a shovel. But holding a baseball bat, no sir. No way. That's way out of line. So now we're going after Robert Knox. And not sure how we can take him out. We can listen to an opportunity and see like all the interesting ways, or we can adapt on the fly. This lockpick is coming in extremely useful for this run through. Goes to show like just how useful a lockpick can be. It's an interesting area of the map. I guess it's a brilliant sniper position if I brought along the sniper rifle. Any useful stuff up here? Hammer and a sleeping guard. Guess what, dude? It's hammer time. So what do we do here? I guess you got a view on the race course, so I guess you could be a sniper on the race course or something. Let's follow it around to see what we've got going on. So this is water. I don't know why. I don't know who would come up here and why. Ventilation area. Like I can't imagine why any of the targets would come up here, but it's an opportunity to electrocute.
Please join me in applauding his efforts and those of...
That's weird. The audio just cut out there when I aimed the can. It's a bit of a weird thing. Rat poison. We can go for that. So we've already had Robert Knox shot. So I've completed that little challenge where he gets shot by the little android. So we'll try something different this time. In Hitman, it's fun to take out the targets in different ways. So let's see what different way we can kill him this time. We've also injected him with lethal poison. He's quite a way away in that building over there, so we're just going to quickly go over there. I think the quickest way would be down here.
Would you take a bullet for Sierra? Okay, never mind.
I gave her a bullet. So this is my stash location. And we've also not taken out the security cameras. So if we wanted to, if this was like a sweaty run, then we should take out the security cameras. And by the way, there was feedback from people from the first Hitman game that they wanted to see the briefcase back in Hitman, and here it is. Like the briefcase is back in the game. So you can carry an item in there, a lethal item. Druggy there. I need the crystal. So last dude is in this building. This is the Kronstadt Industries building where Robert Knox is. So we'll go in there.
Want a drink sometime? I know I'm not a rich man, and you probably have guys hitting on you all the time, but
You know something?
So we're going to go in this building. We're going to take him out, but
security, huh?
let's see how we do that.
I may only be a tech reporter, but I have ambitions too, you know. The fact is that Kronstadt is very likely
Sources at the FBI may have served as the training ground for a private militia.
So all I'm doing now is going into rooms and just seeing whether I can see any kind of objects, key passes, things that would like get me good access into the room. Sometimes key passes are left in toilets in Hitman because people washing their hands, and at that moment we've got no way to get in. So
Where the world's tech giants flex their engineering muscles is on its final day.
Figured I'd try out a new theme, Don't know.
hammer, screwdriver. I don't know why all these tools are everywhere. But never mind, I'm not going to complain about that. So lockpick. This hopefully will get us into an important area. No, it's a public area, but we have got an opportunity here. So let's go check out what it says.
Briefing earlier that we're just supposed to grab him if something happens to it. No poking around the engine or anything like that.
Knox is a genuine technical genius. He's really protective about his projects. Prefers to fix everything himself, apparently. Don't worry about grabbing him. If anything goes awry, you'll see him down here as fast as lightning.
Gotcha.
Robert
So let's have a look
Knox
at what's
has
going on
race
here.
car on display in the expo building. The show staff is under strict instructions to summon him at any sign of malfunction. Apparently, Knox trusts no one to fix his car but him. Perhaps it's time to poke around under the hood, 47. They do say one should never mess with another man's wheels.
Good stuff. Can I go up there, or is it? Yeah, okay, I can access it. That's brilliant. Sabotage car.
Good. I dare say this should get Knox's undivided attention.
You!
below security. I assure you everything is fine done.
So Knox is going to come down.
Everything here is just fine. I will let you know if I spot any trouble.
Don't know how that's going to help us here, but we'll see.
Huh. Why's the engine on? Let's just try to get this started again. Well, that feels all good. Better call Knox.
Being the very first one is a bit special. He won't allow it.
Mr. Knox?
Yeah, fifth down at the expo.
Well, listen, Mark III's making some, well, just odd noises. Can you come?
Great. All right. Yeah, I'll be here. The other keeps him on the tracks. Extended period. So that
Okay. If I have an octane booster in there, he's probably going to be blown up. I doubt I'll be able to get it that quickly, but I guess that's the elimination. Yes, it's up here, so I can quickly get it done. If I can quickly get this into the back of the car before he comes, then we're laughing.
for the story, of course. I'm afraid we've had a few incidents with
There we go.
we've had to restrict access.
This is going to be an explosive show, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
Well, thank you for your time. Yeah, man. You look tough. Respect.
I swear to God, if someone's been tampering with the car, heads will roll.
What are you going to do, dude? How are you going to fix this car?
Look, it's easy. Get in the car and follow my instructions. Anyone can do it.
Hey, you! Can't be here. Who do you think you are? Follow me now. Understood?
Hey, where are you going? I'm not done here yet.
Did I not make myself clear? Come here. Stop!
Damn.
I'm gonna take you down.
So that's a little bit messy. I don't get what happens there. It's just said eliminate him, but it didn't necessarily say how. I thought that by putting the octane booster in the car that he would mess around with it a little bit and...
Start corporate PR.
Well, moving to plan B. This place has been compromised. No. I just want to help me now. This is.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
So that is not the way to finish it. But I guess that opportunity was a little bit confusing because I had him by the car. It said eliminate him. We had the octane the high octane booster in the car, and I thought that maybe he'd kick the car or something like that. But nope. Don't really know. I guess I'll experiment with that one and figure out what happened. Maybe he just needed more time, or maybe he needed an assistant to get into the car and start it. Because when I heard him say, you know, get in the car, anyone could do it, I thought that I could literally jump in the car, but that was an illegal action. So maybe I just had to be a bit more patient and wait for one of his assistants to get in the car. I'm going to interrupt this photo shoot. Lols. Hey buddy. So we'll go in this little speed jet. We picked up the key early on. And then we go. We're away. Oh man, Beanie, I missed it, man. Should have killed the journalist. Should have definitely killed the journalist. So there's a thing which is quite popular with Hitman, which is like kill everybody challenge, which is quite interesting. Like people go through and they literally kill everyone in the whole map, and the idea is to like not get spotted, so you silently take out each and every person in the whole map. It takes a long time, but it's quite a bit of fun. That was quite a bad run through because first it took 20 minutes, but secondly we killed a lot of people and we got seen doing it, so certainly not a silent assassin run through. So this I think this stream has come to an end now. We've done like I think 3 run throughs of the Miami map. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've showed you what Hitman 2 is about. First impressions look pretty positive. I think it's a good game. It looks like I'm going to have a lot of fun with this game. It's got a lot of replayability. It's also got it sounds like there's a lot of replayability in this game, and you can go in and blow stuff up, kill loads of people, or you can go in and be completely silent and stealthy. There's lots of content, seeing as you've got the whole of the first game included in the campaign. So we've got the Hitman story and Hitman 2 all in one. So there's a lot of content to be getting on with here. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into this, but I think this stream is about 3 hours long, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Pick up Hitman, it's worth a try, definitely. I've enjoyed this game a lot, and I'm going to keep on playing it now and try it on the master difficulty. So thanks for joining me. Love you guys.